how I got my work permits rejected 2 times living in Canada. Let's talk about it. So if you haven't seen my videos, I have shared my experience on how I got my PR a few videos back, so go watch that and then come back here. Okay, so we got nominated by the province for the provincial nominee program. We received a nomination and we applied for new work permits. And we did everything through the online website from IRCC, sent everything that we had to send, all the forms, all the paperwork, everything. After 4 months of waiting, this was in May, at the end of August, we received a response from IRCC saying that our work permits were denied. And the reason why they were denied is because the employer did not pay the fee that they have to pay in order for us to get the work permits. As simple as that. So we contacted my husband's employer and we say, hey, this is what happened. Like, we don't know what fee are they talking about. Like, it seems very, very weird because we didn't know that there was a fee involved. And the person from the other side of the phone, my husband's work, said, oh yeah, we forgot about it. You had 5 months actually to do that, and you didn't. And because of it, my work permits and the study permits for my kids were denied. We lost $800. We lost $800 for something that took 2 hours to fix. 2 hours. After 2 hours, they called back my husband and said, okay, we have the number. We did pay the fee now. This is the confirmation number, blah, blah, blah. But then we contacted IRCC and said, hey, they have the number. And IRCC said, you have to apply again and pay again. Yeah, we had to apply again and pay again. It was not our fault. It was my husband's employer's fault because they missed to pay the fee. As simple as that. So here we are again. We applied again for our work permits and study permits days before our current work permit and study permit will expire. So we will get our implied status, which means that we no longer have the current work permit, but we are allowed to work waiting for the new work permit to come through. Okay? So our work permit was expiring somewhere in September 20th or something like that, and we reapplied again for work permits at the end of August 28th or 29th, something like that. So after September 20th, we no longer had a work permit or a study permit. However, because we applied before, we were allowed to continue working and studying, waiting for the next work permit and study permit to be approved. Okay? We waited, and December came, and it was a Saturday, and we received the notification from IRCC that again, hear me out here, that again our work permits were denied. And the reason why they were denied is because we did not apply for the permanent residency under the provincial nominee program. That was the reason. We had submitted our paperwork for the permanent residency back in August. The only thing that we had is the receipt from Canada Post that our package was received on August 4th because it was a paper-based application. If you don't know my story, go back a few videos back and go watch those because it was a big mess story. And we didn't have any confirmation number from the CPA office, anything. We didn't have nothing. And what ended up happening, well, we cried. We were panicking because if we were denied the work permit on a Saturday, at that moment, we no longer had a valid status in Canada. Yes. Now, you cannot call IRCC call center on a Saturday or Sunday because they only work from Monday to Friday. So we couldn't contact anybody because nobody was working. Like even like an immigration lawyer, it would have been possible to contact an immigration lawyer because they work Monday to Friday, and this happened on a Saturday. So here we are, devastated. Everything went wrong. We waited Sunday tried to calm our nerves because we didn't know if we were able to, I mean, we knew that we were not able to go back to work on the next Monday. By schedule, my husband had a day off that Monday, and I had to work like later that day. So we were able to call in the morning of that Monday, the following Monday. So we called IRCC call center, and the agent that answered told us that our application was reopening and that our implied status was still in place. So yes, we were able to work. Now, she didn't provide any detail on why they had reopened our application, but my assumption is that somebody saw that we didn't apply for the permanent residency, but they also saw that it was a paper-based application, and at that time all the offices from IRCC were running behind schedule, so we didn't have any possibility to get like a confirmation number or anything like that from the Sydney office. So my assumption is that they had contacted the Sydney office and verified that they had our paper. So that was the Monday. We continued working. My husband went to work the next morning. I went to work. Everything was okay. So we breathe. We start breathing again. So the next Tuesday at 4 p.m. we receive another update from IRCC in our online account, and finally our work permits were approved. Can you imagine? That's crazy. It was crazy. At that point on the Saturday, the only thing that we did was just pray. That's all we had to do. There was nothing we could do because we didn't know what was going on. So yeah, things happen. So yeah, if your work permit gets denied, just try not to panic. Try not to panic. It's a heavy weight, okay? But yeah, that was my experience, and I hope you guys find this video useful somewhat. And check with your employer that your employer has done the paperwork, has paid the fees before submitting your request to IRCC. Just check with them. Make sure that they have everything in place. Okay? Yeah. So take care. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me, my journey on building this channel, on building this club, and let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing our, immigration experiences. This will be fun. Okay? Take care, you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!